Welcome, doggone it, welcome to another edition of Living Healthy on Purpose with me, Terry Thomas. Today, I'm making a tropical love juicy smoothie, and I'm making a teased blueberry cake. And it's about to be on and popping, baby, nutritious and delicious. So look, let's get on started real quick. We're gonna start off with the Tropical Love Juicy Smoothie. Usually, I already have it made, but I decided today to go ahead and show you how I prep the container, because everybody don't know. So, let's get it going. Thank y'all for joining me. Y'all about to learn something, because it's all about living a plant-based lifestyle to heal yourself. So, I do thank you for coming, and hopefully you get some from this that's gonna lift you up, baby. In this Tropical Love, I'm using some grapes, some strawberries, turmeric, orange, kiwi, and some dates. We're gonna put some ice in here, and we're gonna a little water. So how do I usually start this particular one off? But before I do, let me tell you about this drink. I have a sweet tooth, people, and I come from a soul food background. So we drink, Kool-Aid was my friend. I used to love Kool-Aid, but when I found out that it has dye in it, when I found out that's like one of the problems leading to diabetes because we put all that sugar in there, I started finding out that it's basically poison. I realized that a lot of my sicknesses over 7 years ago was coming from one of the things that I was drinking was Kool-Aid. And that was hard for me because I love it. But over time, I took day by day, step by step, and walked away from it. And I learned how to replace it with beautiful, juicy smoothies. And this one in particular, it's a sweet one. This is the one you want when you got that sweet tooth. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some grapes. And you're gonna wanna put, this one consists of a lot of grapes. So we're talking about like almost 2.5 cups or so. So we're gonna drop the grapes in. This is an easy one. You don't gotta do no cutting that much. You don't gotta do, we're not using kale or spinach in this one because this is straight up a sweet, nice, juicy smoothie. All right. Then I go ahead and take me some strawberries. Strawberries are full of antioxidants, people. And understand our body is toxic. And when you eat things like berries, it helps you in this area. Our body needs to be fought by vitamins and minerals, people. Not by hoping you get better. It ain't gonna happen this way. It's science. And the minerals and vitamins that we need are in the ground. And it comes through food. It's real simple. So I'm just cutting these off. Usually, I'll leave on these this little head there, but because I'm making this into a nice juicy smoothie, baby, I don't want them on this particular one. So you just cut up about a couple cups of strawberries or so, maybe a cup and a half. And by the way, this recipe and blueberry cake recipe is on my website at HealthFirstNATION.com. You gotta check it out. All right, so you go ahead, you wanna peel this orange, all right? You can use the peel, but that's if I was making, if I wanted this fiber in this particular recipe, I keep that because there's a lot of fiber in this bad boy. And it's a lot of nutrition in here, man. But for this particular recipe, we ain't going there. So once we get that off, you're gonna split it up, drop that on in there. Now the kiwi, once again, it's a lot of fiber in the skin of the kiwi. But in this particular recipe, we don't want that, not as much. So I'll just shape a little bit off. I'm gonna show you how I do it so you can get it out. You just cut it just like that, and when you squeeze it, it's like all of it comes out and eliminates most of the skin. Real cool. Did that by accident. I ain't that smart to just figure that out by accident. I said, check it out. So then we're gonna get some turmeric. Turmeric, you trying to stay youthful? You trying to keep that skin nice? If you're trying to have a lot of antioxidants and a lot of minerals running through you at all times, start using turmeric root. It is a powerful, 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 powerful thing. So I'm gonna take one little chunk of that and put in there. Now these dates, I love them because it's like my sweetie. They're very sweet. So I go ahead and take the seed out. You don't want the seed in this, okay? But these dates are very sweet. So the sweeter you want it, you just put more dates, So I'm gonna use about 5 of them. Sometimes I put more, just depending on how sweet I want it. But the dates, they're healthy. And understand, this is not processed sugar. The problem with sugars that we buy mostly in the store is processed sugar. So when it gets into your body, causes mucus. Mucus causes problems. So you stay away from processed stuff. You eliminate sickness. It's really simple to get healed, y'all. Real quick, before I even finish, don't tell you how simple it is to get healed. All you gotta do is eliminate the acidic foods and start putting in plant-based foods. What starts to happen, the sickness that's in your body is fed off of the acidic foods. So if you eliminate the acidic foods, starve the problem, here come the plant-based foods giving your body strength, kicks its butt, you get healed, man, and you start to live the life that you want, because you cannot live the life that you want if you're sick. I don't care what your purpose is, what your dream is, how much ambition you got. If you're not healthy, you cannot live the purpose that you were born to live on this earth. It won't happen. It starts by food. So, hopefully you caught that. It took me a while to get it, but once I got it, I'm running with it, y'all. And it's changing my life. So, moving on. Bam. Now we're gonna get some ice. Go ahead. And understand, people, in my freezer, ain't nothing in my freezer. I don't know if y'all can see. Only thing that's in my freezer is, spelt bread, baby. You know, because when you start eating plant-based, and all you plant-based people that really is on it, that know, when you eat like this, ain't nothing really in your freezer. Unless you're trying to freeze some fruit or something. Really, empty freezer. So you know you're really getting plant-based when you have an empty freezer, baby. Alright. Put some ice in there. The next thing I'm gonna add, and this is key to this, y'all. If you're gonna make this drink, don't go pouring that Ozaka, all that acidic water that's in the store. I tested it myself. If you don't believe me, go get some pH reactor drops. Go get some water out the store and drop it in there, and you'll see what color it turns. It's acidic, people. So get you some alkaline water. All that means is it's water. It's nothing scary about it. All it is the pH of the water is over 7.4. 7.3 is some change, but it's over 7.4. All right? And that makes it alkaline so it don't be acidic to your body. Simple. Remember, it's all simple sayings. All right, I'm going to take this alkaline water, by the way. Go on and fill that up. And then, for the sake of time, I'm not about to blend it right this quick second. But, you know, since we on TV, I already took the liberty of blending some. And voila, this how it comes out, people. Go ahead and pour some of that in here. Ooh, it's nice and chill too. Let me take a little sip. We talk about something good and healthy, baby. Vitamin C up in there. All types of goodies. So we're gonna set this to the side. And let's get started on this cake real fast. Look, I'm gonna speed through this cake. I'm trying to keep this under a certain amount of time. All right, push all this out the way. This is the Tea's blueberry cake. This recipe, like I said, is at HealthFirstNation.com. So if you miss anything, you just go over there and check it out. All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do, get all this stuff over here. We're gonna start off with the coconut sugar. By the way, this is spelt flour, people. This is not that white flour. This is flour that's actually good once it starts breaking down in your body, all right? This right here is coconut sugar. Brown coconut sugar, that is. Go ahead and get about a cup and a half. All right, you're gonna put that in there. See, this is real simple, people. You just stir it. You wanna make sure you stir so you can get everything to it real good, all right? Real simple. Then I'm gonna go ahead, since we got that, and get a little quick more strong to make sure that just blend it real good, people. And look, back to my health talk, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all know you're tired of being sick. I know you are. If you are, you know, I know a lot of us are struggling from blood pressure, diabetes, cancer. What you got? What's the problem? I can tell you the solution. Change your diet. Once you do, your body is more than enough powerful to defeat anything you're dealing with. I don't care what age you is. I don't give a doggone what the problem is. Change your diet and see that you don't have a difference in your health. But it's up to you. This is a self move. So we're gonna get about a teaspoon of some bacon, a baking powder, teaspoon and a half. No, hold on, y'all. I'm making a mistake. Hold on, this is my baking powder. We need a tablespoon. Tablespoon, not teaspoon. So I got the wrong thing, so I need about 2 more of these. So you need a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons Should have used this one right here, y'all. See, I'm talking, doing a whole bunch of stuff. 2 tablespoons of baking powder, okay? I think we need 1 more. There it is, that's cool. And we're gonna stir that up in there real good, y'all. So remember, 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. All right, then we need 1 tablespoon of baking soda. This makes it give it that look, make it nice and moist, you know what I'm talking about? Pow. That's out the way. Get that in there real good. Then we gotta have a little salt, all right? But we ain't just using any kind of salt. No, this tea style. This is our healthy style. We using Himalayan salt, which is packed with minerals. So everything that I try to put in my food, I wanna make sure I got the vitamins and minerals. I'm just not wanting to put anything in. All right, can't find it. So you need like 2 teaspoons of salt. So I'm about to free pour it, but you need like 2 teaspoons, all right? That's about 2 teaspoons, boom. Usually when I cook, I just be putting it in there, man. But for y'all, I gotta put the measurements and everything, you know. So there we go. All right, get that stirred up real good. All right, I think I got all my dry ingredients. Oh, one more thing. Flaxseed. What flaxseed does is the egg replacement, because we're not using eggs, nor are we using cow's milk. We're using flaxseed. Flaxseed, once again, plant-based, packed with more minerals and vitamins. And all we need is 2 tablespoons of flaxseed. Boom. Boom. 2 tablespoons. All right? And that should get it right there. All mixed up, all the dry ingredients. Move this to the side. We're about to do the wet ingredients, people. All right? We're going to start off with, since this is blueberry cake, gotta have some blueberries. And then we're going to get some milk. Hold on, hold tight, hold tight. All right, we're going to keep all this here. Right here. And this is the next step. Now, since we got the wet ingredients going, make sure everything is here. Bam, bam, move all you out the way. All right, this is how we're going to do this. There's a lot of ways you can do it. So if you're a baker, there's a lot of different ways you can flip this. But this is how we're going to do it. Right here is some hot water and 2 teaspoons of flaxseed. You got to do this part, because if you don't do this part, your cake going to fall all apart. We're not using eggs. So some hot water and 2 teaspoons of flaxseed in your cake acts like an egg. And I already put a little extra flaxseed in there just to hold it together. It's phenomenal what it does. So we're going to pour that in there. Boom. Stir that up, right? Then we're going to get some milk. We're going to pour this first part. We're going to do milk 2 times. So I'm going to tell you why in a second. Hold on. Just the way I go. You know, get that stir going on. And then, hold on, we need you over here. All right. We're going to get some of this pure vanilla abstract. You're going to need about 2 teaspoons. So don't free pour if you don't know what you're doing. You can mess it up right here. So you need about 2 teaspoons. Boom, that's about 2 teaspoons. Get that stirred up real good. Then we're going to get some coconut oils. You're not just going to use any kind of oil. We're using coconut oil, and it tastes phenomenal in cakes. So you're going to need about a half a cup of coconut oil. Half a cup. Just pour that in there just like that. Get that stir on. Get in there, mix that real good. Here we go. All right, now we're going to take the blueberries, pour them on in there. And we're going to fold the blueberries. Got to fold. Just get them on in there real good. And then I got a little extra milk. So you want to pour that because you want it to be smooth. You don't want it to be all, you know, looking like it's about to look like it's looking out. But watch me put a little milk in there. Just need a little bit. And this is about going to be like an extra, maybe half a cup. And all this is on the website, by the way. Stir that up real good. Move this out the way. And as you notice, we didn't put nothing unhealthy up in here now. It's all healthy. All plant-based. So everything here is going to lift your body up and not set you down, baby. And you get your sweet tooth satisfied. Boom. Once you do that, we almost did, people. Look how fast this was. Going to get you just a little bit of coconut oil. You want to grease your pan. You don't grease your pan, people, it's going to be sticky. It's going to be a sticky situation. It's going to mess the whole purpose of why you did the cake up. So just put a little coconut oil and rub it in there. Some people put a little flour in there with it, but when you do, you won't need it with the coconut oil. You ain't going to need it. All right, pour that in there. All right. Pow. All done, baby. Hopefully you got your oven preheated on 350. Gonna put that in. And when you put it in, but it's gonna come out like this. Because we on TV though, we can make things happen kind of fast. Pow! And here it is already cut up a nice little piece. Going to get this juicy smoothie right here. All right, you go ahead, see that? Now, when you got a sweet craving, you can get something healthy that's not gonna hurt you, y'all. Go ahead and take a little piece of that right there. Nice and moist and soft. You know, tip of the juicy smoothie, baby. This is phenomenal, people. And making meals like this will help my transition. When I begin to find replacements for the things that I was addicted to, understand this food that they got out there, there's chemicals in here. And we are like food addicts. I was a food addict. If you don't want to believe it, try to stop drinking that Coke or that soda. You're going to feel some type of way. And just because it's diet, people, does not mean it's not good for you. It's not good for you. They have processed sugars in this stuff. High fructose corn syrup is evil to the human body, and it's in 90% of everything in the grocery store. So you try to get plant-based foods, people. I say this from my heart. I say this because I lost 100 pounds and I learned a lot and I know what it takes. I say this because I made this journey and got to where I'm at. I'm more connected with y'all, man. The people that's struggling, the people that's trying to make this step. That's why I do what I do. And that's why I love y'all. But until next time, man, put your health first. Do something healthy. Bless somebody. And I love y'all. Health first.